Hello all, welcome to In-Car Series Season 3, Episode 1. In-Car Series Season 3, Episode 1. So what I've done is I've made it Season 3 because I've added an introduction, like an opening credits, and at the end there'll be like closing credits as well. So it's still the same format as Season 2. Season 1 didn't have the insert. I wasn't able to do dual recording, so it was just in-car only, that was it. With Season 2 I was able to put the insert, so you're getting a view from out the windscreen as well. Season 3 is the same format as Season 2, but only it's got an opening credits and closing credits. And it just sort of keeps the files, the numbers and that, without going ridiculously high, so I could sort of like cap it. So it's kind of compartmentising it. So I've got Season 1 files, Season 2 files, Season 3 files with a bit of music and opening credit as well. So I've decided to debut it with that. I'm going to be able to drive from here to Lintrathen Reservoir. So I'm currently at the BP garage on Kingsway on the A90, just in Dundee. If you're north of Dundee, then it's the A90 route. That's the BP garage. So I'm going to be able to drive from here to the Lintrathen Reservoir, which is what I was told it feeds Dundee with its fresh water, drinking water, and it's supplemented with backwater dam reservoir as well. So I'll close the windows just to keep the noise out, because I'm doing a video, so the microphone will maybe all the racket from the. So I kind of I've got the bike on the back, the push bike. I'm going to go for a cycle around the loch. And no video on that, like that's just for some of you, that's just my own thing. But I'll oh shit, I can't what I'll do, I'll reset the tripometer. So I'll get the drive footage for you and the wee caption bit. God, I can't get comfy with that cushion. And then when I get to Lintrathen, I'll show you what it looks like, just where in parked, like, yeah. And then I'll just basically round the video off. Well, I'll just update a few things on the channel while I'm doing an in-car series. It's sort of 6 o'clock, so it's a wee bit later in the evening for it, but I was busy doing other things, so it's about a 20-mile drive. I'm just hearing the sound that I don't know, I was just hearing something that wasn't it. Actually, I know what it is now. It's just the thing flapping about at the thing. It's secured, not the pipe, but it's just you've got the straps, the excess bit of the straps. It's just flapping about, it's off the bodywork. And that noise, that whistling sound, high pitched sound, is just the wind whistling through the frame of the bike. That's what I was hearing, because I just wasn't I was wondering what the heck it was at first, but that's what it is. You might even be able to hear that. So I'm just going out to Cooper Angus Road. So yeah, just going up to the A923, but I'm going through Utile. Well, first of all, I'll be going through Birkhill, Muirhead, then through Utile, then through Meagle. I'll bypass Alyth, and I'll end up at Lintrathen. So we'll get some of the view anyway. Bloody, it's that cushion that kind of, it's kind of mess about with it when I'm driving out. It's not that bad actually, just making more to think about it. So it's just been a busy on my channel actually lately. If you've been watching it, you'll know I've been doing a few live streams. I did try and do a live while I was driving. I'd done a good 3 hours worth of it, and then the picture quality was rubbish, so I just, it's better just to do the videos when I'm doing the driving. You get a much better quality picture, you get to see the scenery. The lives are handy for interacting with you, for the live chats and stuff. But so if you want to ask questions and stuff like that, but feel free to put stuff in the comments if anything you want to ask about the channel. So yesterday I was doing a point-to-point challenge with String Jennings, and Kane came along as well. But Kane's not getting his car yet until summer. Well, this summer, I mean July. This is summer, this is June. So he's not getting his car till July. So he was String's kind of passenger. No, but yeah, I won't spoil it, but the episode will be coming up soon. I'll be putting up a channel very soon. In fact, it's made. I made it very quickly. I'm quite quick at making videos because the device that I use can make them really quick, process them quickly. So, and there isn't that much. It lasts about an hour and a half. I've not watched it yet. I've got to check through everything to make sure everything's okay before I publicise it. So once I've checked it and I've ticked it and it's okay, then I'll go up on the channel. I was getting a bit pissed off there. I had to go to BP garage. Normally I go to Tesco's and get the E5 petrol. But all the E5 petrol was empty. I went to the other Tesco's. It was empty there as well. I was like, so I had to end up going to the BP garage. I go to Tesco's to get the club card points. It's just a little bit cheaper as well. But it's 99 octane E5. The Tesco one. The BP one is BP Ultimate 97 octane unleaded petrol. The E10 stuff, I believe, is, well, I've experienced. I put it in this car when not long after they brought the E10 out, and it started pinking. That's the experience I got out of it, pink, so I don't know what's going on, but I filled it up with E10 and it did pink more, and then I started reading research into E10, 10% ethanol. So that's like alcohol, is it? Something like that. So ethanol, was it ethanol? 10% ethanol. E for it is 10%. But E5 is 5% ethanol. At least that's what they tell us. But I've experienced putting E10 in here and it pinked more. So, but another thing, the garage that I put in for this MOT suggested it runs better on E10, get more miles, runs better on E5 because you get more miles per gallon, you get more energy per unit of fuel, more octane. It's more densely packed with useful energy. So I believe. So I thought about it, I researched into it to convince myself to actually spend that a little bit, because it really just boils down to the cost. But you might actually save more money. You're probably not spending it. You may spend up more money by putting an E10 because you're getting less miles per gallon. It doesn't do the engine any good either. So, I mean, don't quote me on that, by the way. I'm only just repeating stuff that I've researched. I've never sampled the fuel to send it off and analyse it myself. I've just been going by my own experience by putting it in the car and what research I've done online. So it's a bit cooler today, unfortunately. The last couple of days it was blue sky. Wasn't a cloud in the sky. So but at least it's dry just now. I just didn't have the time to go earlier. I had to do it. This is the earliest I could manage, so at least at my speed. Bloody hell, just come at that horizon before you know he was alongside. Must have been going at some speed. Well, anyway, it's not for me to say. So I just relaxing back in the ECC drive, go towards, well, coming through Ochterhouse now, Ochterhouse. A point-to-point challenge, by the way. I was doing it yesterday. What it is we set off, 3 of us. We went from point. I won't tell you much about it because I've not put it up yet, but it's basically going from point to point and to see who gets there first. And we check off at checkpoints en route. We've got to take a picture of ourselves and a selfie of ourselves at these checkpoints to prove that we're there. And then the exercise is to get from starting point to the end point. And the 3 of us done it when we had our cars, but as I say, Kieran hasn't got his. He won't get his till July, so it's just me and Struan. And we take our own routes going there. We set off at the same time, but we do our own route to do the checkpoints and we find out who gets there first. I won a couple. Well, actually, I won the last one. I'm not saying what I've done on this one. I'm not telling you what I've won on this one or not. But I could say that the ones that are up already on my channel, just as a recap. I won the Dundee to Perth. I came in last on Dundee Carnoustie. There was checkpoints on route on them both. Actually, there wasn't checkpoints on the last one, the Dundee and Perth one, but there was checkpoints on the Dundee and Carnoustie one. The first one we done came in second. But it's all on my channel anyway. It's in conjunction with Struan Jennings. Struan Jennings, it was kind of his idea. And we all sort of, 3 of us got together and just thought about what we're going to do and how we're going to call it, and the format it and stuff. And we came up with the point-to-point challenge. But initially it was Struan's idea. Struan Jennings. I've put a link in the description to the videos, my point-to-points, to his channel. So you'll get to see his channel and also his versions of the point-to-point. Myself a nice warm latte. Nice hot latte. It's not that cold outside, it's not that warm either. It's 12 degrees, so I'll be putting got my rucksack, I'll be putting my jumper on, hoodie on rather. It's an easy cycle, it's just about 4 or 5 mile radius. Circumference rather. It's not even that far. Do it in no time. We're just having an very easy cycle. I've not got a cycling kit on. I don't really wear it. It's just normal casual jeans and shirt. I don't wear a helmet on my bike. I never have. It's like when I go hiking with the hike club. I've never took poles with me neither. I don't use hike poles. I was only once I did get a shot at someone's hike poles in extreme conditions. It was deep snow, January 2015. Waist deep. I just kept sinking in it. I was struggling with it big time. So one of them gave us a shot at the poles. That's the only time I can recall using a hiking pole during hiking. It was only just for that bit. But we were all late. That was a disaster. We were all late. We all got back late. In fact, it had been in January. It was pitch dark as well. So 3 hours late, in fact. So we were hiking in the dark today because everybody had problems with the snow. I particularly took bad to that. It was every step. It was just a sinking all the time. It was waist deep. And it was an absolute nightmare. Didn't like it. Never forget it though. So that was one time I got a shot of someone's poles to help and assist me. So I was really struggling with that. But like for helmets on a bike, I mean, I don't. I'm not really cycling on the roads much anyway. It's just the quiet roads. I'm not like a die-hard cyclist, or quite literally in some cases, because I don't think I'd fancy cycling on some of the busy roads that some of them do. And the amount of traffic on the roads these days, and the way how busy the heavy traffic. I wouldn't fancy it at all. I tend to cycle on the pavements or the cycle lanes or something. Where it's a lot quieter roads. I'm not a die-hard cyclist at all. It's good practice to wear a helmet. Well, in case you fall off. There you go. But I've been cycling since I learned how to cycle. That would be 1983, I think. I think I was 7 when I first learned to cycle. Properly balanced on the bike. It was a rally tomahawk that I had. I think I got it for my 1982 7th birthday, if I remember right. So it was on about then. So in all that time I've never wore a helmet. I've cycled through the years. Well, that was new tile, by the way. Well, I've just gone through new tile. Scottish town of Newtown. Small town. Or big village. I guess it's a town. Small town. Come on to Meagle shortly. I've been busy on my channel, like done lives. I was talking about strange stuff, Mandela effect, the Dunfermline guest house Mandela effect history. I'm not going to go on about it on here though, but you just look back at my live streams. I've actually titled it that, or that's part of the title, part of the thumbnail anyway. You'll know it was the live stream that I'd done just a couple of days ago. It's got Dunfermline guest house mystery on it. I was talking about it, that was an update. And the one previous to that as well was at South Meads Ferry. I mentioned it there initially. Another live regarding the update after I'd done research into it. I kind of concluding that it is a Mandela effect. So, along with another one, another Mandela effect. One added to the big huge list of ones that I've could 100% relate to. This is Meagle. Come out to Meagle. Scottish village, Meagle. Just on the outskirts there just now. Not that great. At least it's not raining, but It's 10 degrees, 12.5 degrees. And for June, that's just crazy. Should be 22.5 degrees. Ridiculously cold for this time of year. And this has been happening lately as well, by the way. This isn't a new thing, this has been happening. Well, that is new, it's I tell a lie. It's a fairly lately thing for over the last few years. Prior to that, wasn't I? Like, very occasionally did you get crazy weather like what we're getting nowadays. Well, I've mentioned all this stuff before, like Jan. Nice speed bumps in that nuisance. That's about it. Got that bike on the back. I don't want to keep shaking that bump. So just outskirts of Meagle. I've done about 11 miles up to now, so it's another. I think it's about 18 mile total. 17, 18 mile or something. Lintrathen is from Dundee. I swear Dundee, I've been told that's where it gets its drinking water from, alongside backwater, which is upstream from it. That was added later to supplement Lintrathen when they started expanding Dundee and made it bigger. Building outwards housing schemes. I'm sure I'll do the local areas here as well. I'll supply this area with drinking water. So, well, that's what I was, what I've read and been told about and read about it. Just believe it. That's where you're told it's coming from. So that was Meagle. Just driving through Meagle. So if you continue along through here, this road will eventually lead to Cooperangus. It's A94, but we're not going to Cooperangus. We'll just come out of Meagle. Well, there's a bit of a sunset, or a sun rays not set. It's not early. It's too early for the setting, but some colours maybe better. It's just sort of horizon there. Looking at the way in here, it just looks kind of low cloud, misty. There's some shite probably will be. This is always the case, but so we're heading in the direction of Ailith, B954. So we're heading down. So the weather is definitely unusual because it's been changing since big time, since 2018. Well, even before it was, it was noticeable. I was noticing there was differences with the weather and all sorts of strange things going on in the sky. But 2018 was like a kind of turning point, like a major debut. It was like that was it. Since 2018, it's just been constantly bizarre things. I mean, I'm not really going to explain them all in this video, but I've mentioned it all before in the live streams and the quest videos. Recap, all the trails in the sky, crisscrossing, doing all sorts of very unusual curling, weaving about all over the place, swirling around trails from what we're told is it comes at the back of a plane. So, planes, jet planes, squiggly lines and everything. I've never saw that before until very lately. I've got picture footage of it as well, and I've got video footage. And the way the weather's behaving, and the way the cloud formats are, just the way the light levels, temperature levels, all that, a lot of differences. lot of things. I've done an adventure midnight, or near enough midnight. It was actually getting on. It's just after 11 o'clock, quarter past 10, 5:10 past, quarter past 11 at night. I went for an adventure at the old Craigie Hall, disused army village. That was quite interesting, so I went there. I done it on my own though, because I didn't really have a plan to do it that day. I was in that area anyway, and I thought, well, I've seen it here, I might as well. It was late. I thought, well, I know that some of my viewers like doing that, like watching that sort of stuff. I quite find it interesting as well, fascinating. Just wanted to see what it looked like at night as well, so I went and looked out. It's quite eerie, you know, I must say it was very eerie. But I've got the video made, I've just got to check it and post it online in due course. So it's either going to be on, it depends on what order I put this video in as well, so I'm not sure. Probably have to put this on before. No, I've mentioned a couple. Now this is 5 ways. So I was to go to Elephant, be turning off there on the B952. I'm not going to Elephant. I'm going towards Glen Island, taking the Glen Island B954. I'm not actually going to Glen Island. I'm just heading along the B954. Continuation of the road that's came on, and then it's making route towards Lintrathen. That's when I end up. Lintrathen Reservoir. So I'll just sort of think. I'll probably stop short of the village. Or might stop off at the. Depends. Just 2 miles. I'm just thinking. Decide. Because it's saying going round it there. I'm going right round it. Say way to park. I've got a fair idea what I was. There's places where I can park, but I want to maybe get a viewpoint for you as well. I've not got a GoPro or anything, otherwise I would have done a different video and filmed this cycling round it, but I don't have any means to do that at the moment. Maybe for something in the future, I think. That's golf course back there. So I'll turn it right here. I bet the road's shut, so I'll probably shut kind of bell. It'll be some kind of shenanigans that they always. So cyclists like myself will be doing that. Just going for a casual cycle. That's a bit of a dodgy corner, this, because of that long grass. It's hard to see it is. Another thing, when you've got a bike thing on the back, whatever you do, don't knock your rear wiper by accident. Some cars, if you've got your front wipers on, windscreen wipers on, and you put your car in reverse, I think this one does it actually. That was in the one before. I think this one does it as well. The rear wiper comes on. So if you've got a bike carrier on your back, like what I've got, I can probably show you that when I get there, when I show you Lintrathen. I've done a video on the bike carrier as well, how to set it all up and that, eh? That was a good couple of years back. But yeah, whatever you do, if you've got wipers that come on, your rear wiper comes on when you go in reverse, and you've got your front ones on, switch them off, for goodness sake. Otherwise your rear wiper will come on and it'll get jammed, it'll burn the motor up. And there should be a thermal cut off or an overload cut off, but you don't bank on that. You don't want to be doing that. So just be careful you don't accidentally flick the lever. Even if you just leave yourself a wee memo or something, stick it somewhere so you don't forget, because it won't do the rear wiper motor any good if you do, because it's got to self-park, you see. Once that circuit's open, it's got to close the circuit before it, so they do the motion before it closes. So if it gets jammed up in there, it'll burn out. But you know, certainly hope there would be some kind of safety cut off. Don't bank on that. Now you have to just pull in quickly, just release the thing and carry and let the wiper do its sweep. Video getting this route before actually. Well, quite a bit on the channel ago, quite a good considerable bit back. It wasn't an in-car, it was actually forward view only and a voice audio added to it. I think I'd done it from the Law Hull. I think the video started from the Law Hull. Ended up at Lintrathen, sure. I did. That'd be probably a couple of years back now. Maybe even 3 years ago. Because it was summer. Maybe the autumn 2020 or something. Round about then. Obviously 2020 was you know, that was some year. It was obviously there was issues for getting the ball, travelling the ball, but there was times within that year when wasn't really the best year for travelling above it, but there was times where it was kind of relaxed, or it was easier to travel above. Well, certainly within one of these times, sure. But I did do a video, probably was 3 years ago, not as much changed like, but only it wasn't an in-car, it was a voice audio, so the voice audio was added to it, and that's it muted the sound. I was done in the dash cam, which wasn't as good a quality anyway. Not as good as this. It's much better quality on the S20. The dash cam was a wide angled screen that wasn't that good. It wasn't that good a quality. Well, it was alright. It was okay. Don't get me wrong. It was fine. It was good for what it was. Then I had to actually add the voice audio. I had to sync the voice audio. Just as I suspect, as soon as I get to where I'm going, it's one of those crap. It's usually the case. Like, first sort of side any damps in the air. No surprises there, no prizes for that. Virtually there, but not a few miles of me there. There's a classic car coming down. Classic car anyway. That was maybe an MG or a midget or something, I'm not sure. I think in Austin, 1100 or something, or 1300. At first with the wrong headlights, but then I was closer, it wasn't like that. It was midget. Well, there's other shite. This is typical. Plain typical. Always like that. Never fails. Never fails. no way I could do a live doing this, like, because the quality would just be rubbish. The quality on a live, when you're doing motion, moving about, it can't keep up with the change of picture, the different colours and motion and everything like that. It just comes all pixelated. So it'd be a complete waste of time. Trying to do a live. There's better about the video anyway, the in-car series. Better quality with the picture. Farm on the right. Like a wee, that's a gift sort of farm shop kind of thing as well, a small farm shop. It's closed just now, but it'll be open tomorrow, I guess. I don't know the opening times, but it's probably too late. It's 20 to 7, so probably closing it, I don't know, back at 5 or something, I guess. I've been in there for a like sort of cafe. Sandwich sort of. That's the road that'll come out when I do the cycle, by the way, on the left. It goes right around the loch Lintrathen. A bit of a bit of climb when I do that, but see much of it with the hedge on both sides, but the water treatment plant for it is just further down here on the right. If you get I think you need permits and that, or almost certainly will, before you can do fishing and stuff in that loch. I think you'll definitely, I don't do fishing anyway, but sure you would need to get a permit for that, a board permit and all that stuff. So this is it. It's 20 mile actually from where I set off. It's exactly 20 mile in the odometer. And he set it when I left the pumps. 20.1 miles. You might just get the view now of the loch on the left up ahead. Start seeing it coming out of the view now. As I say, I'll pull in and I'll actually show you the loch. It's not crappy weather as usual. Pathetic. Just find somewhere to get parked. The usual pathetic weather. I could have parked where they were further back, but I try and park where there's nobody, I get more of a space like if I can. I prefer that. But hey, I'm not really keen on, if I can avoid it, I do. I like getting my own space to park. It's not looking too easy. I can probably park here, but it's not really in the way here, is it? So that's what I have to do. Blocking anything. That, by the way, is because the bike's on the back, so the sensor's going to be constantly jammed. That's not, I mean, you've got a bike on the back, you won't have your radar sensor working, it'll just constantly, because it's covered in the sensor, isn't it? So, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It's a long video. Yeah, I'll show you. We'll get out. Show you that. This is the village of Lintrathen. And I'm going to just get myself We've loaded up the bike anyway, and I'm going to go for a cycle right round the loch. I know this place quite well. I'll go and see if I get a view of the loch for you as well. So we're going to get further up there and get the actual view of the loch. I could have parked up there, but this brae will be something for me to look forward to come down. There's a slight gradient coming down here, so I'll be looking forward to that. And when I get around, I'm going to cycle around anti-clockwise round the loch. So, and the loch's just up there. I'll get a view from it just up there. There's a sort of cafe thing here, I'll show you that. So this is all just a stone throw away from the... This is really all there is at this bridge end of Lintrathen's the village. Lintrathen Reservoir is just up. So it's a wee bear calf. I got something out of there a few years back. About 4 years ago or so. 4 or 5 years ago. So it's Lintrathen Reservoir. So you're not really going to see a great deal because it's just with the area and end at the moment. So that's Lintrathen Reservoir right there. And there is a sort of lookout, like a shed, like a lookout shed, sort of a hide or something. But you can sit and birdwatch. That's what it is. You sit in the shed, and you could, you know, do painting, sketching. You could look at the scenery. There's wee benches there. You could look at the wildlife. With binoculars, you could have a sandwich in it and that as well. As long as you take all your litter back with you, like or you could get a wee sort of sketch plan, draw what you're seeing, you know, or just what I do, chill out, just take some pictures and videos and have a cup of coffee, a flask of coffee and a sandwich in it. So, that's Lintrathen. Okay, so that's it for episode 1 of season 3 of my in-car series. So that's Lintrathen Reservoir and a wee bit of Lintrathen for you. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and thanks for watching to see what else I put on my channel. Okay, bye for now.